Louisville is looking at its largest budget ever at $1.3 billion.
WDRB's Dalton Godby breaks down the numbers on where that money could go. Dalton?
Mayor Greg Fischer's budget proposal includes a more than $50 million increase in the general fund from this year, and it doubles the capital spending funds in that current budget. LMPD's budget would increase by roughly $25 million in the proposal, but much of that is to account for wage increases. That includes funding for 3 officer recruit classes and a brand new $6 million training facility. As for the jail, Metro Corrections budget went up by $2 million. Corrections is getting an additional $3.7 million for more cameras and monitoring equipment, as well as additional body scanners for entrances.
Even being short-staffed, there's some technology out there that we're going to be able to use to help us make our work staff more efficient.
Metro Corrections FOP says it still plans to ask for more money and says the $2 million may not equate to much following the pay bumps and inflation. The mayor's budget also focusing on community capital projects. More than $400,000 will help expand hours at community centers, $5 million for the Louisville Zoo's Trail Exhibit Project, and $22 million for paving roads and fixing sidewalks. Another big recipient is Waterfront Park. On the heels of a $10 million gift from the state budget, it will receive $4 million in this proposed budget. If it gets that money, the West Louisville expansion project for Waterfront Park would need to raise about $20 million more for the $50 million required. However, the current funds are going to allow the park to start work in phases.
We will begin first with Playworks at Waterfront Park, which is the collaboration with Kentucky Science Center on the outdoor experiential learning area. And we do plan to break ground later on this year once MSD clears off the site and finishes its work on the underground waterway protection tunnel.
Waterfront Park plans to start a fundraising campaign somewhere down the road. For a more in-depth look at the mayor's last ever budget, visit WDRB.com. Dalton Godby, WDRB News.